Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is going to be the first episode in a series of videos that will take us through the Forbidden Woods, which is the second dungeon in The Wind Waker. Now, one of the things that makes this video special is it is the first video that I am uploading to the Hidden Triforce channel that is using my brand new microphone. If you notice that the audio quality is much better, it's because I just got myself a Blue Yeti mic, and so far I am very happy with the quality that it delivers. Definitely a huge, significant upgrade over my last headset, which I actually lost. I have no idea what happened to it, so I just went ahead and bought this one so I wasn't without a mic and stuck having to use the built-in mic on my computer, which is never any good. So anyways, I said this is the second dungeon in the Wind Waker, and it's essentially the Zelda game's forest temple, since every Zelda game practically has one. The themes of this dungeon are fairly simple. We're going to be dealing with a lot of insect-based enemies, bugs, a bunch of vines and overgrowth, and we're going to be using the newly acquired Deku leaf in a variety of manners to proceed further into this dungeon. Now, if you've been paying attention, you notice we already got the dungeon map. It's right there at the start of the dungeon to make things easy for us, and now we're going to continue on. Throughout this dungeon, there are a lot of those spots where a door or a chest will be covered with that enemy that closes. If you get close, he closes his eyes where you can't defeat him, so you have to stand far away and throw one of those nuts at him. That's something that we will be doing a lot of. We'll also be using this Deku leaf quite a bit in this dungeon, and as I mentioned, there are a lot of different ways that we'll be using it. For instance, as you see here with these Deku Babas, it makes it easy to kill them. Instead of having to slash at them with your sword and get them to be stunned, you can stun them right away with one quick blow of your leaf. So it's a good way to get them up and just kill them quickly. Now, this area that I'm at right now, you do not have to go down here. If you want to skip this, feel free. But you do get a Knight's Crest, which will be helpful later on in the game. But again, not necessary, so if you want to continue on, all you have to do is use these things to get your way up. Whoops, going the wrong way here. Getting stuck on this tree. A little bit of a glitch there. Alright, so let's go ahead, and I overshoot this, so I'm doing a real good job at using this. So 1 second. And that's another thing we'll be doing a lot of, is popping out and using our Deku leaf to float to higher and further away areas. And it's just a lot of going from one platform to the next higher level of a platform, and so on. Just gonna go ahead and go right back down and work my way through here again. So this video will take us through the mini boss of the dungeon and getting the item, and the next video will be completing the dungeon. I did decide to split this dungeon up into 2 videos, which I did not do in the last one, just because I wanted, I think the last one was a little bit too long, so I want to split this off into about 12 to 15 minute segments. Anyways, again, we're dealing with door that's been overgrown, and there's always some way to kill them, be it a bomb, a nut, later on an item. So another use for the Deku leaf is to move these platforms. These platforms are rigged to these components that are throughout the dungeon, and when you blow your leaf on it, it makes it spin, and then that pulls the pulley system to make the platform come close to you. So a very creative way of handling things. Not a new enemy, we did see them in the last video, but these P-hats, there are easy ways to defeat them. Once again, using the Deku leaf, just blow on them, it will knock them down right out of the air, and from there we can defeat him with one quick slash of the sword. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that Deku Baba. Take this guy out, stun him, slash at him. That simple. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna work our way up. And this is one of my least favorite dungeons in the Zelda series. It's not a bad dungeon by any means. I just find the atmosphere to be a little bit slow paced, and some of the tasks are a little bit repetitive. There are a lot of blowing platforms again and again, and using these nuts to break open doors. I just feel that they went a little bit overboard with it. But I mean, they are mixing things up a little bit. Like here we have to go across and then use the Deku Leaf to work our way back across with the platform and the nut in hand. And if you do take too long, the nut will like disintegrate and you have to restart, so definitely make sure you go quickly. And this is another interesting part of the room, but if you aren't paying attention, just run straight at it. Those spiked vines will send you flying back. There is no way to just grab it, so you do have to use your Deku Leaf to blow the nut from a distance. And alright, so this room is sort of the centralized room of the dungeon. We'll be returning back here, and there are a lot of things that we'll be doing here in the next video. For now, we're going to be visiting some of the outlying rooms that surround it, and we're going to need to get ourselves a small key, which we'll be seeing here in just 1 second. It's over there, and that door right in front of us is currently locked, so we do have to find ourselves a key to get in there. And thankfully we have ourselves another nut situation. I wonder what we'll be doing with it. So just go ahead, we will be jumping across here. I will grab some of these rupees. I don't feel like grabbing all of them, and we can just jump right across. Almost didn't make it. And yeah, just throw it again. Now there is, if you go down that hole there is a chest with a golden rupee in it. I'm not going to go down and grab it because I don't really need it, but if you feel the need, go ahead and do that. Also, what you saw there is a new enemy, and if you've played Twilight Princess, you'll recognize the concept, though this game did come out before Twilight Princess, so you may have recognized the concept from this game. But either way, these enemies, they get stuck on you and they slow you down. In Twilight Princess, it's invisible mice that jump onto Wolflink. In this one, these guys just cling on for dear life, and if you get too many of them on you, you're unable to move, and you have to, you can roll to get some off, but the quickest way of getting them off of you is to power up your spin attack, and that will just kill them. So, in this room, what we're going to do, we just got the compass. Now we have to work our way around, again avoiding this overgrowth coming from the ground. Just like a maze here. Just be, if you've never done it before, just move a little bit slowly and you should be fine. I sort of know my way through though, and I'm still going to get hit because I'm playing around a little bit and not paying attention. A lot of back and forth. And we just have to work our way through, and when we get there, we can finally get to the area that we just bombed open. Make sure you bomb this open before going there, or you have to exit and then go back in, and that's no fun. So anyways, we have this small key now, and thankfully there's an exit route that we can just take this and float right above all of this and not have to deal with working our way back through. So that's always nice. So go ahead and exit the room, and we're going to work our way right back to the door that I previously mentioned that is locked here in this centralized room. Right over here. Oh, barely made that jump. Link's really wanting to fall. Alright, another blowing the platform ordeal. Let's get rid of this guy so he's not harassing us, and let's get this going. Alright, this P-Hat's going to try and come at me. Let's just quickly go away. Another one, there we go. And we go into here. We're coming up to the mini boss. We're really close. We're just a room away. In this room, we're introduced to a new enemy here. These are moth-like enemies, kind of a moth caterpillar combo. They aren't that hard to take care of. Just use your sword on them. The Deku Leaf will stun them where you can do some decent damage. They can get enraged and just kind of like dive at you. You can evade it with your shield or sidestep it. Otherwise, just keep slashing at them and stunning them with your Deku Leaf, and you should be fine. So we're going to go ahead and enter this room, which is the mini boss, and this will be the last room that we're covering in this video. So after we defeat this guy, the video will be over. It's just a larger form of the enemy we just saw. This is a grown-up version of it. He's not too hard. Again, you just stun him. That will make him just kind of like fall down to the ground a little bit. He does release these enemies that will slow you down and trying to swarm you and just get in your way. And that is his enraged attack there. He's really taking advantage of that here at the beginning of the video. So just keep stunning him, and when he falls close to the ground, use your sword on him, and you eventually will knock off his wings, and he is just basic common dungeon enemy at this point. So there we go. Not too hard. Now that we've defeated him, we are going to go get this chest, which is the dungeon item, which is the Boomerang, allowing us to target up to 5 items at once, and we can do a variety of things with it. Hit targets from far away, cut like vines and ropes and all kinds of crazy things. So I'm gonna grab this, exit the room using the Boomerang, and that's pretty much the end of the video. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and definitely leave me some feedback on what you think about my new mic. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
Yeah.